They look pretty relaxed as well, which is good to see. Determined not to be out-shouted by the Korea Republic players. This is the kind of spirit we want this competition to be played in. I think the Koreans are taking it in pretty good heart as well. It's the goalkeeper, Lubelai White, on the right-hand side, who's kind of the cheerleader and the captain in front of her, Gloria, ofoeghu. That's tremendous. Josephine Chikunke, chief dancer. So you don't see this in the men's game, do you? The flags of the two countries being paraded out onto the pitch, as you can see. And the ball there, which will be grabbed in a moment by the official for this evening's game. I've got to say, I think the Nigerian fans certainly outnumber the Korea Republic supporters in the crowd. Ah, we found some. I knew they were here. Actually getting a sweat on just from that singing, dancing routine. It's a bit nervous, the Korean goalkeeper, Jeon. In just a moment, they'll be emerging into, it's not quite twilight yet, but it does get dark fairly early in this part of the world. Floodlights are on at full power, and they'll be needed within the next 40, 50 minutes or so. The Korean captain, number 7, Lee. They're still going at it with the dancing. Here we go then. Fair play banner, and the ball taken by tonight's referee. It is Diane Ferreira-James from Guyana. Big player for Nigeria tonight. She'll be the one expected to produce the goals. There is a big miss actually from the Nigeria side. We'll go through the teams for you after the anthems. So stand by then for the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and first of all, we'll hear the national anthem of Nigeria. national anthem of Korea Republic.
続きまして韓国の国歌演奏です。
There are a few more Korea Republic supporters on the far side of the ground, and you may notice that the traditional handshake has been replaced for this tournament by what they call the handshake for peace, which we will see in a moment, believe me, in collaboration with the Nobel Peace Center. That's the one. It's in every single game of the tournament that will happen. Well, Nigeria have high expectations, and on paper at least have one of the most potent strikers in the tournament. Desiree Operanozie is a full international. The real question is whether she'll get sufficient service against the hard-working Koreans. At the back, star defender Jennifer Osawaru has recovered from injury, but she starts on the bench. Okon Edwin is the very experienced Nigerian coach. Skipper's in the middle, Gloria Ofoeghu on the left, on the right, Ju Lee. As mentioned, Diane Ferreira-James from Guyana, Costa Rica and Guatemala are the other nationalities. The two assistants.
In the ball. Okay. Thank you.
So they will swap pennants in time-honoured fashion.
Let's go.
Let's have a look at the Korea Republic side. They made the semi to this event 2 years ago and are also the reigning champions at under-17 level. 8 of that squad are here, including Min Ji-yo, who won the Golden Ball in Trinidad with 8 goals. But the side's philosophy is very much that the sum of the parts are greater than the whole. They're led by inspirational skipper Young Ju Lee. Here's Okon Edwin offering a few prayers before kick-off. And in the opposite dugout, we've got Song Chon-jung, who is 41 years of age now, 6 months in the job. So he hasn't had too much time to try and stamp his own mark on this team. Certainly endearing themselves to the crowd, the Nigerians. Just had a kind of rolling huddle with a huge scream at the end of it. And we are just about set. This is the second match in Group B on this opening day of the tournament. It's Nigeria who get us away, and they're attacking the goal away to our right in this first period. Famous last words, but it just has all the signs of being really attacking contest as Kobe nodded onto Esther Sunday. Trying to take the fullback on straight away, couldn't get any venom behind the cross. Nigeria is certainly better on the front foot than on the back foot. We know Korea Republic traditionally play a short pass and move type of game, which is generally pretty easy on the eye. So we would hope we should be in for a very entertaining evening here in Saitama. Early free kick for the Nigerians. A shove from Miramoon. is Gio, star of the side. Covered from a knee injury, sufficiently to make the starting lineup. That would have been a big miss. Big miss that I was talking about, and I was very surprised that Bere Orji is only on the substitutes bench for Nigeria. She's a full international. Appearing, or will appear no doubt at some point, in her third Under-20 World Cup. Here's a Dule. Operanosi. Scott first run on a marker for a minute. Dule again. Back to Njoku. Dug out by Njoku just sufficiently to find Kobe. It was played in towards Mordega, but unfortunately she couldn't do much with it. Gion is in goal for Korea Republic this evening. Mingley with the throw. Now Jian. 7 is leader captain. This is Shin. Goku being encouraged to get rid of it by her teammates. Done well to win the throw. Very tough, feisty player. Nico Njoku plays at the Rivers Angels club. Yo. Started fairly well, Nigeria. Here goes Operanosi. Oh, she's nutmegged the defender and got the cross in. Well defended by Korea Republic, who had plenty back, but that's the threat of Desiree Operanosi. And if Korea Republic didn't know about it before, they certainly do now. Meanwhile, though, this is a counter-attack of some promise. Two waiting for the cross. Should be the goalkeepers, in fact, doesn't need to make the save in the end. White cleared the crossbar by some margin. Yuri Cho couldn't quite wrap her foot round it. Here's Dule. They all love to run with the ball, the Nigerians. Sometimes they might just overdo it a little bit. Joku's put that straight into touch. Nigeria throw though, which Joku will take, but from a little too far forward. Into the Chinese official. Here's June, turned into trouble, so she's got it back though, just for a minute. Damo, the defender, was rather committed too far forward. Kept in play on this near side by Lee. June. Moon, well, that was nicely done. Moon again, all the way through that time, but there still might be a chance for Korea Republic, but it's a rather tame end to what had looked at one point a promising move. Yuri Cho with the miss-hit effort at the end. Now there might be a chance because they've got Mordega waiting in the middle. If she can be found, she's the only one who is there. It's cut out in in the end by Shin. Only as far as Lee. And now Cho. Positive intent from both teams in the early stages here, which is good to see. Well there, just to make himself a bit of space. Ofoeghu. Certainly shedding the possession in the early exchanges here, Nigeria, but the throw's gone against them. This is Jiang. Lee. And again. Don't see too many long balls hit by Korea Republic. They like to pass their way out of trouble when they can, although that's the problem when you try and do that. And Ku with the interception, but nothing came of it. Good pressing though. There's a lot of space here for Yo. She can be found and she can. That's good goalkeeping. Still a chance on the follow-up, but it's wide. Well, the first genuine chance of the game. Applause from the Korea Republic coach. Played through delightfully to Yo, but how quickly was White off her line to smother it, and a follow-up shot well wide. Miscued by Cho. I think the better chance was the first one, though. The way the game has started, you can see the potential for Nigeria to get hit on the counter-attack, because they do break really fast, the Koreans. Here's Lee. Allowed Moon to take over. With the guided header back, couldn't pick out a teammate, but it will be a throw to the Asian side. A look at that save from Bubele White, a really brave one too, right at the feet of Yo. Excellent goalkeeping. It wasn't just the bravery, but the speed with which he came off the line just didn't give the South Korean striker anything to shoot at all. A yellow card here for Jiang. Pretty early, only 10 minutes into the game. A foul on Akobi. He felt it. Taken long. We're looking for the initial flick on. It might come back for Nku though. She might fancy a chance. He didn't get hold of it. Whacked away by Kim. Nosy, dangerous to give her space to work with. She's not the quickest, but she's so hard to knock off the ball, and she's really good feet. Nearly managed to sneak her way past a couple of Korean defenders. Here's June. Looking again for Yo. Stopped that time by the central half. Konye. It's a good pass and move football here from Nigeria, showing that it's not just the Koreans who can do it. They'll have themselves a free kick. Foul, no real doubt I think. Foot race, and well done by Chikbunye. Just managed to shield it with Yo on her case. Sunday. Joku. It's pretty hard at her own player, Dule, very well to not give the ball away. By Lee. This is Win Min Lee in relation. He says he had possession. We need to stop the game. Lee again. Errant pass at the end. Sunday tried to play the early ball to Ofoeghu, but it's well spotted by Kim. By Sio. Waiting in the penalty area here for South Korea. They can deliver. The second time in the game, that's rather tamely behind for a goal kick. Right back, Yeon Suk-seo getting forward. He's at the Gongyan club. White's with a chance to take the short goal kick. Get Nigeria moving forward again. Here's Nku for Ofoeghu. Not done with that time. Be a good battle. Ofoeghu versus Kim. Got it back, Nigeria. Odega. Is she round the back? It's a useful ball, must be. At 1-0, Nigeria have the lead. It was a simple finish in the end for Ofoeghu. It's taken less than a quarter of an hour. And once they got round the back there, Korea Republic were in serious trouble. Ofoeghu the scorer, but that is only half the story. Gave it away in midfield initially, South Korea. Nice piece of skill, a perfect cross, and the easiest to finish. In fact, the goalkeeper did really well to get a hand to that, but she couldn't keep it out. Great cross by Odega, converted by Ofoeghu. How did they enjoy it? In full voice, the Nigerian supporters here. Full marks for enthusiasm. So, first blow to the Africans against the Asians here. That's a long, long way to go. Is okay. That would be a real problem if she couldn't continue. That ball was out of play. Throw to the Nigerians. Ofoeghu back on. the action straight away. She's won herself a free kick. Which Njoku will take. They are good in the air, Nigeria, the likes of Njoku and others. Quite deep enough, wanted to go beyond the edge of the box. And here's that quick counter-attacking style of the Koreans I talked about earlier. June overhit that. Ofoeghu will let it run harmlessly out. Have a look at the goal, beautifully delivered by Ortega, and well, slightly too close to the goalkeeper for comfort, but it finished in the back of the net. Much to Oakland Edwin's delight. Nigeria lost to Germany in the final of this tournament 2 years ago. Nearly an opportunity for Ortega after some rather uncertain defending from Korea Republic. They lost 2-0, as I mentioned, in that final. They had a terrific qualifying campaign to get to Japan. They blitzed Congo on aggregate. Final knockout game, 7-0. First meeting ever at this level between these two nations. It's a free kick for Korea Republic on that far side. Nothing left to chance. White making sure defenders are exactly where she wants them. It's Lee with that wanting it. Cho is there as well. Young Julie is going to take it eventually. Well, I'm quite sure what's happening here. I think the Nigerian player actually believed the ball had been touched, but that wasn't the case. So eventually it is taken deep towards the 6-yard box. Half a chance here on the left foot. Just waited too long, Yo, and the shot was blocked. Jang or Cho. Control, just let her down. Nigeria can clear their lines and maybe do more than that. Laid off by Opera Nosy. And by Akobi, the goal scorer. Tackle from Ortega, who's caused problems on that flank already. The goalkeeper couldn't use her hands, it was just outside the box. So had to go for the safety first policy. Njoku will take the throw. Might have been a foul throw, but got away with it. Well, that was really brave from Ademo. A head in there with the studs flying all around her. Well, now, half a chance for Iyo. Support inside her. And that's excellent defending. The shot was wide, but that was mainly because June was being closed down. It's only a goal kick, so it must have come off her last. But she was put under real pressure there. And that's why she wasn't able to get any real venom into the shot. Let's have a look. Yeah, excellent work from Esther Sunday. Tracking back, she's playing wide left, remember. And June thwarted when she thought she had a clear sight of goal. Demo. Njoku.